Okay, so you've been there, right? You give your AI what feels like a super clear instruction, and it turns around and does the exact opposite. It's honestly one of the most common, and let's be real, maddening things about using these tools. Well, today we're going to dig into why that happens, and, way more importantly, how you can fix it for good.
So let's just ask the question straight up. Does it ever feel like your AI just has a massive listening problem? You tell it not to do something, and it's almost like it zooms in on that one thing you were trying to dodge. If you're sitting there nodding your head right now, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
I mean, does any of this look familiar? You spend time crafting this perfect prompt, telling it, hey, do not mention the budget cuts. And what's the first thing it says? Regarding the budget cuts. Or you say, avoid making promises, and suddenly it's offering a lifetime guarantee. You ask for vacation ideas, anything but the beach, and boom, it's already got you on a flight to the Bahamas. It feels like it's just bad at its job, or maybe it's even being a little bit defiant.
But here's the plot twist, and honestly, it's a big one. What you're seeing, it's not a bug. The AI isn't being stubborn, it's not being dumb. This whole behavior is actually a fundamental, baked-in feature of its design. And once you understand that design, well, that's the secret to getting exactly what you want from it every time.
Okay, so to really get to the why behind all this, we need to talk about a classic little mind game, one that messes with us humans just as much as it does with AI. It's called the pink elephant problem.
And this right here, this is the absolute core of the issue. So let's try something. I'm going to ask you to do just one thing. Right now, whatever you do not think of a pink elephant. Seriously, try it. You can't do it, can you? To even process the command, don't think of a pink elephant, what's the first thing your brain has to do? It has to picture a pink elephant, just so it knows what it's supposed to be avoiding. You literally just activated the exact thought you were trying to shut down.
And that is a perfect analogy for how an AI thinks. See, it's not working with pure logic like a computer from an old sci-fi movie. It's all about associations and probabilities. So when you say, do not mention the budget cuts, the words budget and cuts light up like giant neon signs in its network. They're statistically powerful. And the word don't? Well, don't is like this tiny, quiet little word that gets completely drowned out by the big, loud concepts it's attached to.
Here's another way to think about it. Imagine you're in a car giving directions. Telling the driver, don't turn left is actually a pretty awful instruction. Why? Because for a split second, it puts the idea of turning left in their head. It causes confusion. A way better command, continue straight ahead. It's positive, it's clear, it gives them a single unmistakable target. And that is the exact mental shift we need to make when we talk to our AI.
So, the big question is, how do we actually use this? Well, the key is to stop giving the AI a target to avoid and start giving it a target to aim for. Let's walk through a super simple but incredibly powerful three-step technique for this. We'll call it the positive reframe.
Okay, this process is so simple. Step 1, just look at your prompt and identify the negative words. You're hunting for things like don't, avoid, without. Easy enough? Step 2, and this is really the most crucial part, define the positive opposite. You just have to ask yourself one simple question. Okay, if I don't want that, what do I want instead? And finally, step 3, rewrite your instruction. Get rid of the don't and replace it with a clear, positive do.
All right, that's the theory. But talk is cheap, right? Let's see this reframe in action. And I'm telling you, the difference this makes isn't just a small tweak. It is a total game changer for the results you're going to get.
Okay, let's look at these. The old way. Do not sound too formal or robotic. It's kind of vague, right? The new way? First, you figure out the opposite. You want it to sound warm and friendly. So you tell it exactly that. Adopt a warm, friendly, and conversational tone. Or how about the vacation example? Instead of saying, without any beach destinations, you decide what you do want. Mountains, cities, adventure. So you ask for it. Generate 5 vacation ideas consisting solely of mountain retreats and city tours. See the difference? The negative command leaves a void, but the positive command gives the AI a precise, clear target to hit. You get a better, more accurate result every single time.
You know, what we're talking about here is really more than just a neat little prompting trick. Getting good at this actually means making a fundamental shift in how you think about talking to an AI in the first place.
Basically, you've got to stop trying to program with prohibitions, with don'ts and can'ts. Instead, you need to start providing positive, actionable targets.
The whole mindset has to pivot away from a defensive "what do I need to avoid?" and towards a much more powerful, proactive question, what do I truly want to achieve?
I absolutely love this idea because it just nails it. You're shifting your role. You're no longer a commander shouting vague, negative orders at a machine that literally can't process them properly. Instead, you become more like a psychologist, someone who actually understands how the machine's mind works and can frame your requests in a language it understands. You're finally working with its nature instead of constantly fighting against it.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a little challenge. Think back to the last time an AI frustrated you. That prompt that was probably full of avoids and withouts and don'ts. Now, what's the very first one of those you're going to reframe into a clear, positive, and way more powerful instruction?